Hey guys, welcome to BP The Bible Perspective. Dr. Rashi Desai dropped a bombshell Monday night on Martha McCullum's Fox News show that left her stunned, and it also should stun us into a sobering reality. Now before I get into it, please like and share this video and subscribe to BP The Bible Perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, leave it in the comments section below. All comments are welcome. You know, when the COVID-19 virus broke in late December, the president took a very cavalier attitude, downplaying the seriousness of it. Now, some intelligence reports suggest, or I should say, some people are reporting that intelligence reports suggest that he knew the seriousness then. Whether he did or not, he still downplayed it. And I want to say this, whether he knew it or not, he should have known because of the intelligence report, because he had all of the information agencies at his disposal, but yet he downplayed it, dismissed it, said it was no big deal, we have it under control, minimum risk here to the United States. Well, Fox News took the same cavalier tone in their reporting. Their primetime, many of their primetime hosts, as well as Fox and Friends, downplayed it as well, saying there was no big deal, I don't fear this virus. But now, in 3 months, America has climbed to #1 in most infected cases. And guess what? We're not going down in our numbers. So the president has changed his tone. And, well, as predicted, Fox News has also changed its tone. Well, on Monday night, on Martha McCullum's show, Dr. Rashi Desai dropped a bombshell that left her stunned so much that she kind of like looked like and then went to commercial break. In other words, it seemed like Fox News was like, don't spread this. Now there may be some other reasons why Fox News didn't want to spread it. One, they are of course 100% Trump. They are the media propaganda machine of Trump. And the fact that Trump is downplaying it or not taking it serious or whatever his tone is, that's what Fox News is going to say. Another thing maybe is that if this information is true, which there's no reason for it not to be, then they are exposed to liability. But here's the interesting thing. This is what Dr. Desai said that to me leapt out at me and left her stunned. By the way, the entire interview is worth watching because he basically attacks and criticizes the response of the United States. And that's going to be important. I'll come back to that in a moment. This is what he says. Look at what South Korea did and what we did. Now just think about that. So he's making that comparison. He said their population is 1/6 of ours. And look at the cases they have. Look at the mortality rate they have. It's a trifle comparison to what we're dealing with right now because we have had a very weak response and they have had a really strong response. Now, what was also telling is that he says that we, both South Korea and the United States, reported their first case on the same day. Now just let that sink in for a moment. That they reported this, and so now South Korea has gotten control of the virus. We haven't. Now he also says, look at what they did. Now one of the things that South Korea did from the start was aggressive testing. And they didn't necessarily even restrict the movements of the people, but what they did was they aggressively tested. Even if people, not the hard cases, but they anyone that showed symptoms, they tested. Now, again, I'm going to kind of restrict my input here since I'm not a health official. But it's noteworthy results. The United States has had a poor response because of our leadership, namely our president. And now we're struggling. We're struggling with even getting tests. We're struggling with getting the regular, proper protective gear that we need. And of course, the information is constantly changing. Now they're even suggesting that wearing a mask is not a bad idea, that possibly the COVID-19 droplets virus contained, the virus, which is contained in sneeze droplets, could linger longer in the air than what was once reported. Now, they're not saying this for sure, but they are saying, hey, it's not a bad idea if you wear a mask. Look, let me go to my chart again, because again, this is something that is, again, amazing how and sobering to us. Remember, to date, and this chart changes daily with the numbers going up. There are 900,000, nearly 950,000 cases, total cases, since, again, the virus broke. 49,000 deaths. Here's again, kind of a good news. 200,000 people have recovered. Okay, that's encouraging. However, what's not encouraging in the United States, our numbers are not that. In other words, here's the thing: when you look at this chart, now remember again, this chart here tells us the country. We can break down the virus by country, and of course, the United States is number one. Since we've climbed to number one, we have remained number one in all categories. Now we said, remember that in total new cases, 216,000. And again, this number keeps going up. Total new cases, 1,700. Total death, 5,000. And total new deaths, 38. Now here's the thing right here. Remember that case, that 200,000 number of total recovered? Well, in the United States, only 8,000 have totally recovered, which means we still got 200,000 people who are affected with the virus. And so they're reporting nearly about 650 with, about 5,000 serious condition. So again, this is the interesting thing here, people, that we want to have to be careful. We want to be careful, practice what they call safe distance. And again, because our government, we don't know what to expect with our government, what kind of responses that they're getting. Again, I'm going to talk about this governor in another video. That when you have leadership like this Florida governor, who, in my point, his poor decisions is contributing directly to the spread of COVID-19, and that's problematic. That is idiotic, you all. So we got to kind of protect ourselves with this. We have to protect, again, yourself, okay? Following safe dishes. And take this thing seriously. Take it seriously. The cases keep going up. When people tell me, and I've had nurses tell me, I've had medical people tell me that, kind of like, it's no big deal, here's what you need to know. But I'm sorry, the cases keep going up, deaths keep going up, so keep safe. That's my perspective. And as always, if you have a thought or comment, add it to the comment section below. And please like and share this video and subscribe to BP, the Bible Perspective. Till next time, I'll see you then.